Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Into Reverie and we are in the real world doing our rounds before heading off to the tower rooftop, and it was the end of the last episode when we got started, so we haven't done a lot yet. So let's complete this region first, which is by going to the Civic Center and of course the CPD. So apparently there is a meeting being held here. Somewhere. It's very quiet so far. Beautiful lighting when you look so through the hallway. Beautiful. Yep, still selling the crap they used to do in the older games. Not a lot. Yeah. Good times. Well, we can't just give up now, not after all we went through to take the city. Much like during the last operation, we'll need to be flexible and adaptable if we hope to succeed. I can't say I have much experience in maritime combat, but I'll do all I can to contribute. Well, we've confirmed the Ebon Defense Force removal and apprehension. The 2nd Division will now focus on providing support to the CGF as they begin their preparations. I'm leaving the final details to the team leaders. Do what you got to do to get the job done. Let's put an end to this and take back Crossbell. Roger. Yes, sir. As for you and me, Raymond, we've got a meeting with the 1st Division scheduled. Aye, aye, Chief. Well, the 2nd Division has its hands full. Oh, let's work just as hard as they are. Good to see you, SSS. You're up against some crazy-ass tech. Who knows what might go down. We all gotta make sure we are equipped to deal with whatever is thrown at us. Yeah. We're prepared to the best we can and hope for the best. Well, we freed the city and the crap hits the fan all over again. You gotta be kidding me. But you know what? I've been through hell and high water, so I'm not giving up just yet. Good. Alright. I thought there was going to be a lot more officers there in that meeting. But apparently they're listening more to the speech giving outdoor than being inside for the strategic meeting. Oh, being held in the same room as the secretary from Calvert was an uncomfortable experience, let me tell you. I'm just glad that the city was liberated a lot faster than I expected it to be. It sounds like we have the Ashen Chevalier and many of my other countrymen to thank for that. I hear Lecter Arundel and the RMP are taking part in an operation to silence the tower as well. So, as a Secretary of the Empire, I can't afford to sit idly by. I need to do what I can to restore peace. Well, I'm so glad the Ebon Defense Force occupation of the region is finally at an end. Our problems aren't over yet, unfortunately, but right now I need to focus on getting the Civic Center ready for visitors once more. Well, I honestly feared the worst when the city was occupied. I'm so glad Crossbell is free once more. I can't wait for this building to be full of energy and joy once again. Well, first we need to beat this challenge, and then we can think about what the future holds for us. Alright, all rooms are closed. Oh, hey guys. Well, it's good to see you all. Same to you, sir. We're going around getting ready for the operation right now. Are you exchanging information with our fellows from the Empire? Oh, that's right. I want to learn more about the situation there directly. Well, I'm happy you chose to speak with us too. To put it simply, the destruction of the Juno has everyone in the Empire in a state of shock. That has issued a statement and is appealing for calm through radio broadcast, but it's a lot to ask in times like these. I can confirm that the 4 great houses have just had their own remote conference as well. They have all agreed to do what they can to keep the country calm, with Marcus's High Arms, Wagner and Bella taking charge. Yeah, I can imagine that if you live in that region and you see that fortress being obliterated, Yeah, there's nothing that can be said that will calm you down. At least, I would feel anxiety, stress and fear when I would see that. Hope I never do. But they will only be able to keep things in check for so long, especially when it comes to the people's feelings. Oh, that's true. Well, with the war so fresh in people's memories, it's hard to imagine everyone not feeling angry about what happened. Yeah, and that anger is going to be directed at the United Nation. And by that, I mean Crossbell. Right now, it sounds like people are more confused than mad, but that's likely going to change in time. Oh, I would certainly wager so. But if people start taking a hard stance on Crossbell, that's only going to play right into our enemy's hands. Humans are so foolish. Why point a finger at Crossbell for this when the United Nations is clearly to blame? Huh, of course. The very idea of United Nations is a clear symbol of humanity's foolishness in itself. I say that fully aware it is very much something that I would think of. You sure you want to be the one to say that? You truly are unbelievable, Rufus. I don't know. I like seeing how he seems to finally have given the spectre of his past the boot. Well, I would not be so sure about that. Regardless, Mr. Speaker, while I will admit this suggestion comes from a man as foolish as any other, if you truly love Crossbell, you must follow your heart and walk the road you believe in, without ever hesitating. People harbor more than just foolishness inside, and that's the sort of trust that can come from using one another too. So I would suggest you use any means you can to make your hopes a reality, including using us for your own ends. Gosh, that's encouraging to hear from you. Honestly, one day you will learn to be straight with your feelings. He's right though. Feel free to involve us in achieving your goals however you wish. We will be happy to contribute. Perhaps you are all right. Then allow me to tell you exactly what shape my dreams for the future takes. I wish for Crossbell to be a state that works for harmony, hand in hand with its neighbors, not one that asserts itself over them. With so many people from other countries cooperating with us now, it feels as though my dream has already been half granted. Now we just need to survive the next 24 hours. But our goal is yet to be fully achieved. So I hope I can continue to count on you to help bring about a future where we can stride ahead side by side. Gladly. By the way, Ali, I know the timing isn't very convenient, but I thought you should know that Diana called from Erebonia earlier. You heard from Mother? Yes. She must have been quite worried with everything that's been happening. Your mother wants to help in any way she can and has been gathering goods to have shipped over. Oh, that's just like her. Okay, we can't let Mother's kindness be in vain. Agreed, and I've heard secondhand that Rean has been trying to quell public concern in Calvert as well. We can't afford to rest on our laurels. I'm counting on you young people until the very end. We won't let you down, sir. We'll finish what we started. Diana and Rean are doing their best to help our efforts. We can't afford to rest on our laurels. I'm counting on you young people until the very end. Oh, adios. I was looking ways to help out and ended up being roped into acting a minute taker for this meeting. I don't recognize everyone here, but this is a really important meeting for our relationship with the Empire, right? No. I can't be getting cold feet now. Not with Walt in town. I need to show him just how much I've grown. Oh, it's a weird feeling seeing little old Dino working here at the Civic Center. I'm not Walt, but I'm cheering you all the same. Oh, thanks, Wazzy. Once my work's done, I'm planning to go meet up with Luganov and the others. I might be able to use my position as an employee here to help out after all. But first, I need to get those minutes on the records. Here goes nothing. Well done, Dino. You got this. Yeah. And this is what I mean, like, we're writing in the comments about what stands out, what you like a lot about the series, The Legend of Heroes. There are three things that pop up in my head simultaneously: story, character development, and of course the music. And things like this, like with Dino, like background characters that actually develop through the entirety of the stories, is so great to see.
Now then.
Such an investment and a payoff at the end. I love it. Rufus really has changed while hanging out with you kids, you know that? I was caught off guard when I had my Arc and Ciel stolen in the capital, but now I wish I could have gotten to know you all better. Oh, I've got an idea. I know the tastiest crepe shop ever. Let's go together when we get the chance. It goes without saying that we'll be dragging Eustace and Rufus along. They're a treat. Oh, that's a wonderful idea. Delightful even. Sure is. It's decided then. What was that I heard about our treat? You aren't getting ahead of yourself. We still have a mission to complete first. Ah, come on. You know we're gonna find a way to pull through somehow. Ah, so be it. If you're not that confident, then I would be glad to treat everyone. Rufus? Are you being serious? Ah yes, it would be good to catch up with my brother and see for myself just how much he's grown. And quite frankly, I never had the chance to get to know White Rabbit. That said, a verbal agreement hardly means anything while the tower remains standing. And here I thought you were going to be thoughtful for once. Would it kill you to be more honest with your feelings? Look who's talking. You know better than he is, you know? Ah, don't lump me together with him. Oh, they sure know how to go at it, but doesn't it seem like they get along perfectly? Well, I can't help but agree after seeing them like this. Well, if possible, I'd like a chance to discuss things a little more with Speaker McDowell before the operation begins. I believe my sources within the Imperial government and Eustace's ties to the four great houses would prove valuable. Oh, that's excellent thinking, Machias. I'll see what I can do. You two make for a productive team. I'll leave you both to it then. Yes, leave it to us. By the way, you wouldn't happen to have seen Pateria around, would you? I heard the general public is restricted from entering Crossbell, but I heard she managed to sneak in. She was worried about her friends at the department store and claimed to be working under me at the inspectorate. What am I ever going to do with Pateria? I doubt anyone can rein her in, but I'd at least like her to not get me fired. Such great friends. Well, forget I said anything. Mutual cooperation will be essential for the coming operation, so I'll be counting on you, even though I do have your companions to be nosy and think those sunglasses look ridiculous on you. Do they? I'll keep that in mind. I'd say we've earned our right to be curious after all we've been through. Oh, definitely. But we'll not know the mission until everything is settled and done with. So first the entire city, then the rest. Alright, so we got Harbor District, Entertainment District, Central Square. So where to go first? I think I'm gonna go through the Entertainment District. Why not? Because the Central will get there eventually anyway, no matter which side we pick. The big takeaway after everything is that Crossbell's at its best when it's free. I may be an Imperial, but I love this place just as much. And I plan to use my hostess skills the mostest to keep the city fun and flirty. Oh, go for it. Well, it didn't take long for this district to get back into business after the occupation ended. I know the mess hasn't been fully cleaned up yet, but every little bit of progress is good, right? The EDF's out, and it means we can finally open up our doors again. Time to bring in the customers. Well, I'm under house arrest here with my Imperial Secretary. My word, being liberated is wonderful and all, but where do we go from here? There's so much to think about. I need to figure out what to put down in my report. Oh, why was I in support of the United Nations? I can't figure it out for the life of me. Whatever the reason then, I can say with certainty that I'm completely against the Supreme Leader's plans now. Crossbell has faced countless tragedies compared to the rest of Zemuria, but that's also what makes us want to fight so hard, that others never have to experience what we have. Pim's been working harder than anyone I know, so you won't catch me resting on my laurels. We got a whole slew of customers who are ready to cut loose and game their hearts out. Now let's have ourselves some fun, ladies and gents. Yeah, cause you never know when it will be your last. And let's talk to her before we do the rest of these streets. Oh, one of our best customers got in touch, so I'll be accompanying them. I'm so glad. My favorite part of this job is putting a smile on someone's face. That's why I'm proud to do what I can. And now, to get to it. Yes. Serve those people and let them forget about their worries, even if it's just for a little bit. Welcome, kiddos. So, you're Lepis? Oh, you're becoming more and more human-like. You're welcome to come live with me if your friends ever get tired of you. I even give you my word not to sell you. Instead, you'll be the mascot of my shop. Whoa, that's a generous offer. Don't fall for it, LP. There's no telling what unscrupulous things he'll do to you. Something tells me she'd treat you very well. Oh, that I would. So, care to cut a deal? Hey, stop treating me like I'm merchandise. Lepis gets the final say. If she's not up for it, it's best to give up. How unfortunate. Well, aren't you a strange bunch? I'm sure you'll be able to put an end to the giant tower with this group. I'll be counting on all of you to clear this up for me.
If you ain't buying, then get out.
Maybe. And we shed ribbon. Yeah, and I don't have a lot of money.
What?
So,
Done already?
sorry to say. Yeah, because I just spent it on more pieces of equipment. Well, it feels like the old back alley is starting to breathe easy again now that the EDF has been chased out. Not that there isn't still plenty to worry about with the tower looming over us, and who knows what Calvert might do. Still, the public's growth to trust the CGF and the CPD over these last few years. If there's any one thing Crossbell are used to, it's handling adversity. We'll make it through this and have our Independence Day, I know it. Until then, I'll continue easing our customers' worries and meeting their needs for food, drink and music. I'm sure it's only a matter of time before the worst is behind us, and I need to get to work on restocking our liquor reserves. I'll have to put a call to a few jazz bands we know to see if anyone's interested in booking a gig here soon too. Yeah, I think once the problem has been resolved, I think you will be able to get a lot of, let's say, bands and customers. Well, it's been a while since I've seen Eric get so passionate about something. I have a request to host a customer before my usual shift too, so I need to get fired up as well. Eric's right, this place has the chance to draw in some great business once this is all over. Chances are, I'll be bringing customers from my club here around the clock if things really take off. Yeah. But like I said, first we need to get through what's ahead. Yeah. Perfect nightclub music. Definitely. But not for us right now. First, we do the tower, then we can relax at the bar. Yeah, let's go through the hotel. We may be under house arrest, but the staff here takes great care of me while I'm staying here. They're all so nice, and the service on the whole is beyond thorough. I'm especially impressed with Dario. He always knows just what to recommend, from relaxing scent to soothing music. Not to mention, he has quite the eye for beauty. A feat for someone so young. I could have asked for a better attendant. I continue to be impressed with Dario. He always knows just what to recommend, from relaxing scent to soothing music. Not to mention, he has quite the eye for beauty. A feat for someone so young. I couldn't have asked for a better attendant. Ah, yes, Dario. Sounds like he has changed a little bit for the better. Well, it's fair to say that this insurrection has done considerable damage to the local economy. Yet, even now, Letitia, our manager, is prioritizing the satisfaction of our guests over our own profits. So that's what the rest of us are focusing on, doing everything we can to ensure our guests have a pleasant, comfortable stay. Hell yeah. Alright, we won't rest, because not that we have the money to do so, but more that we have a tree that will heal better and is easy accessible. Oh, just 6 months ago, Dario was so awful. He tried to hit on me and harass me when he stayed here at the hotel. But now, he's completely different. Just goes to show that people really can change if they put their mind to it, I suppose. He still has a habit of letting bad language slip out, and he's not as direct about his feelings as I'd like, but maybe that's all part of his charm in the end. Anyway, I gotta get back to work. There's so many guests I still have to serve. I can't let Dario be the only one looking good on the job around here. Oh, that is very true. So I'm gonna look out for shinies. But we still are looking for recipes. We're still missing how much are we actually missing? 6. Yeah, that is way too much. Like I said, I'm still hoping we can find them, but we'll have to see. If that tower really is going to fire off more divine lightning, it might be safer to stay in Crossbell than return to Calvert. But I'm really worried about my family back in Calvert. It's hard being apart from them. Well, I'd really like to get back to Calvert already, but the trains still aren't running. I'll either have to wait until the lines are restored or take the long way by bus. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Yeah, if you really want to go back, I think bus and walking might be a quicker way to get there. I'm sorry to say. Bah, these people think kissing my ass for a job well done is enough to put me in a good mood. What? Don't get the wrong idea. I'm not feeling cheery or anything. Can a guy help me in peace just because he wants to? Seriously, why the hell does this sort of grunt work give me so much satisfaction? Oh, it's driving me nuts. It's very easy. Instant gratification. You clean a place, you see the result, and you actually get that feeling of accomplishment. It's not that hard if you think about it. Dario's continuing to do an outstanding job despite how crazy things are right now. It's amazing to see how much he has grown since he came to the hotel. It'll be nice to finally have something positive to report to his father, President Gizzard. It's probably a discard of Gizzard, because Gizzard is more like what? Something of a bird. I know what it is, but I can't explain it in English, right? You know what it is, right? Right? Not so flattering to name a president that. Oh, as soon as the EDF siege ended, the house arrest put in place for civilians was lifted as well. Unfortunately, it seems that progress towards restoring the local transportation networks continues to proceed slowly. As a result, quite a few people are still having trouble returning home, whether in Crossbell or abroad. In the meantime, we're allowing those who need a place to stay to remain here, completely free of charge. As trying these times are, it's our genuine pleasure to do what we can to reduce our guests' stress, however trivial. Hopefully they'll leave here with at least a few pleasant memories and choose to visit Crossbell again sometime in the future. Yeah, and normal business would not do that in real life, giving rooms for free, because it's all about profit. I don't know how bad things need to get before they actually start to do something for free for the good of the community. I hope they do, but I can't see it, to be honest. Well, call it the gut feeling, but I think we as fans put too much pressure on Lady Ilia in the past. I just got a good look at her a second ago. It looked like a huge weight had been lifted off her shoulders. I'm so glad. As fans, we have to make it clear that we'll always love and support Lady Ilia from now and in the future, no matter what she does. And now that she's back with Arc and Ciel, I can't wait to keep cheering her on until my lungs give out. Ilia asked the Tuscan dancer was gorgeous, but I still love how bright she shines as a fervent dancer. Without our son, we can't have our beloved Moon Princess in Lady Risha. Sully, Eugene, Theodore, please, Celine, and Nikolai too. They're only going to keep improving as the years go on. Get ready, because the golden era of Arc and Ciel has only just begun. I can't believe how lucky I am to be able to breathe the same air as them. Oh, thank you, Idios. We've taken care of the vehicles with displays on them left by the EDF. Sure, wish we had more people to help us clear them out. Here's hoping we can wrap this up before the end of the day. Yes, if there is an end of the day. Well, Ilya really is beautiful as the Duskan Dancer, but I still can't help but associate her with the flames and the sun. That's why I created my Soleil ice cream. A delicious treat made fury hot, even if it's actually cold, after being mixed with fury red nuts, fruit. Get a scope of this to show your love for Ilya and the rest of Arc and Ciel. I plan on creating a whole line of new flavors based on the other performers. Next one, Risha flavored, but how to embody the way she sparkles as she won her duel against Ilya. I'm gonna have so much fun figuring these out. Hey, go for it. The more flavors it is, the better. Well, a whole lot of people saw that broadcast. The reaction was absolutely wild. It reminded me all over again just how powerful a performance can be. Too many people are cheering me on for me to abandon all hope. I've got to give my all towards getting Arc and Ciel up and running again. Yes, I knew Ilya was acting strange, but all I could do was watch. I'm a real failure as her manager. But now isn't the time to be drowning in regret. I need to stand tall and do whatever I can for this theater. For every one of us in Crossbell. A lot of the staff are pretty confused, myself included. But for now, we've talked it over and concluded that the show must go on. Ilya will be coming back to us in one piece, we know she will. And now, when she does, we all want her to see just how much we've grown. Yes, and you will definitely be showing her. Well, can we go to the upper rafters? Alright, that's fine. Hey, how are you guys doing? I heard from Sully that Ilya's resting at the hospital. This is all because you never gave up on her, Risha. That's our Moon Princess. You're just too cool for your own good, and our good too. Oh no, all I did was focus on our dance. But thank you. Oh, you sure did, and there's no way I could watch that and not get fired up. Things might still be a mess right now, but once all things calm down, we gotta get this show on the road. Well, everyone is doing what they can to help right now. So don't worry about us, alright? You and the SSS gotta do what needs to be done. I'm going to take this time to polish my skills and catch up on your amazingness. Oh, I hold you both to that then. Everyone's doing what they can to help right now, so don't worry about us, alright? Once things calm down, I'm going to visit Ilya in the hospital. Sully's with her now, so if you want, you should go too, Risha. And we will... most definitely. Because in all honesty, we're gonna go everywhere the game allows us to. Talk to everyone we can find. Oh, I'm embarrassed to say my memories of late have been kind of fuzzy. I apparently made alt costumes for the troop while the city was occupied. I even made one for the Duskan Dancer. I can't believe I made things in support of the Supreme Leader. It's awful even. I'm getting rid of it ASAP. The craftsmanship is nice though, huh? It'd be a huge waste to throw out such a nice costume. Actually, yeah, let me just store them away for another day. I don't know if there'll ever be a time when Ilya picks up the Duskan Dancer role again, but I have to admit, she was sexy. I don't know if I want to throw out her costume. Honestly, it'll be such a wait for her to wear just one time thing. You never know. If you come to terms with it, it could be a nice alternate character inside a story somewhere on stage. I I can't believe I cooperated with the Ebon Defense Force. And we were going to inform to raise morale for the soldiers? It might sound hypocritical coming from me now, but I never want to perform in support of a war. We have to get things back to normal as quickly as possible. By the way, there is something I've been rather curious about. That young lady, is she? No. Not a master of this craft could make a doll look so human. Excuse me, I didn't mean to say something so strange. Huh? It's alright. Oh yeah, they've partnered on with Rosenberg Studio before. It only makes things more confusing if we clarify anything. True. But if he does actually directly ask, we will not lie about it, I'm sure. Hey Blee, hey Jean, it's nice to see you. Huh? Misha, when did you get here? We just finished taking apart all the equipment that the soldiers brought in, but there's still a ton to do. They want to do this whole big show to raise morale in anticipation of going to war with neighboring nations. My memories are still messed up, but I guess we were helping them? Everything here, from setting up the stage to getting the lights perfected, and now we're gonna put it all back in place. I honestly don't have a clue why we did all that, but it's done now, so we have to focus on our dream of a Million Nights performance. Exactly, we can't afford to sit with our hands tied when we got a real show to deliver. Be it Risha, Theodore or the SSS, we've got a ton of rifles, and I don't intend to let a single one of them show me up. Good, show me what you got. We're voting for you to do your part. This whole darkness team isn't bad at all, but you have to end dark with the light of hope. You can't be that light, and that means there's no time to dilly-dally. Oh, I don't know what's going to happen to Crossbell going forward, but as artists, there's only one thing we can do, and that's preparing so we can perform the dream of a Million Nights again. Alright, anyone else down here? Nope. I was expecting a lot more people in here, but I'm guessing the rest will be at the hospital supporting Ilya. Hey there, wanna play? The occupation is over and Barca Casinos is back in business. Wanna come in for a game? Maybe? Can we actually gamble and win some prizes? Oh, I ran into Lecter outside earlier. I didn't even recognize him without his vacation attire on. But you know, I always did think he and Mr. Drake are a lot alike. You can tell just by a glance that they're no average Joes. I hope he visits again one day. Let's see. Anything interesting? Yeah, there's enough interesting things here. The Mishi coin? And the Becky plushie, probably for trading into something better. Like a 90,000 HP accessory or something. Dragon Incest, Brave Souls, these would be great, but is there a way we can manipulate these machines? Even if just a little bit. Oh, as I understand it, the fate of Crossbell rests on all your shoulders, doesn't it? I can imagine what it's like to carry such a heavy burden, or how difficult it will be to stop such a frightening weapon. Nevertheless, I know I'm not the only one in the city willing to bet on your success. I have no doubt you'll come out victorious. And when you do, I hope you guys come to visit us for some well-earned rest and relaxation. We'll be happy to have you. I know I'm not the only one in the city willing to bet on your success. I have no doubt you'll come out victorious. And when you do, come visit us. Oh, I took refuge inside the staff's break room here at Drake's insistence over the last week. It was actually quite fun living here, if you can believe it. What a unique experience it made for. Well, Drake has always been a caring sort, so it was just like him. He'd do anything for an old friend. Wait a sec. I thought I recognized you. Ray Terosa, how you been? I've been well, Randy. You seem to have been doing well for yourself these last couple of years. I'm sure you still have plenty of work to do, but what do you say to catch up once this is all over? We can play a few hands together. You're on. I really like that, but the loser's buying drinks. Something tells me there's more trouble on the horizon, but this is Crossbell we're talking about. What else is new, really? This place and big crises go hand in hand together. I'm sure things will sort themselves out one way or another, just like always. Rita Rosa's poker face always was a cut above the rest. I may be a dealer, but I'm a gambler at heart. There is so much I can learn from her. We do not have any tokens. Alright. We can afford 35 tokens. Okay, let's just have a little bit of mirror left, shall we? Okay. Ah, you're a seasoned player, I see. Let's see. And one bear. I've never gotten full stars, I think. Not that I can remember, at least. I think it's also a bit more that I didn't have the drive or the conscience to get that far. I'm just playing until we lose. That's basically it. We either lose or we get all the stars. Let's see what comes first. Because it's all about luck, that's all it is. Lady Luck, stand by my side. 8, 9, 10. I could be wrong, but this might be a good hand. Like 8, 9, 10. Joke and Queen. Straight on. Yes, now it's time that the computer starts really playing, isn't it? A flush, yeah. Way to beat the crap out of me. Not with just 2 pairs, but just flush it all down the drain. Thank you. Come again. Oh, well, it's fine. I just wanted to see if we could get there. You never know. Is this possible one day? Well, I came rushing over to play the second I heard the casino was back open for business. So I've got days worth of gambling to make up for. Crossbell just isn't the same without this wild side, if you ask me. No one here at the machines. Well, if it isn't the SSS, I believe I speak for all of us when I say thank you for freeing our city once more. I'm sure it couldn't have been easy. I also understand Morel was seriously wounded and was only finally transported to a proper hospital a little while ago. Randy, you had better not have been putting too much on your shoulders again. I have enough things to worry about on my plate. Well, he's got you there. Anything you have to say for yourself? Hey, lay off, will you, Drake? Sorry about you clutching your pearls in fear. I already got another talking to from Captain Crossbell over here. Still wasn't as bad as when I ran off a few years ago. I'm glad to hear it. I'll give you credit where it's due. You've been growing as a person alongside that tab. You still owe me. Hey, I'd like to think I have everyone around me to thank for that. The growing part, not the drinking part, I mean. Still, I'm sure you know how it is for us. There's always unfinished business. I'll drop by to unwind a little once this mess is finally behind us. Who knows, might even pay off a little of that tab while I'm at it. Hey, you and I both know that won't be happening, but fine. I'll pour your drink, make sure you bring Morel with you too. He definitely will. I'll admit, it's a relief to know Randy yet again managed to avoid getting himself killed. Now may not be the best of time, but rest assured you're all welcome here if you ever need a place to relax. I'll be more than happy to pour your favorite drink for you. Thank you very much. Alright, next region. Where would you like to go? Let's just first focus on Crossbell itself before we're going out in the field. Or do we want to explore that a little bit? No, let's finish off Crossbell first. Yuna? Oh, wasn't expecting to see you in the neighborhood now of all times. Oh, and you're even with the SSS in Class 7. It's quite a surprise to see you all together. I read what you all did in a special issue of the Crossbell Times. You must still be working so hard to clean up the new mess. Yeah, we definitely got our work cut out for us, but we're working together to take care of it as soon as we can. What about all of you? Have you been feeling the last few days? Now that you mention it, both Elsa and I haven't been feeling a little hazy lately. Thankfully, that cleared up a little while ago. Mom and her friends came over to cheer us up, and I think that made all the difference. It did? That's good to hear. Well, what do you know? The junior SSS is gonna put us out of business at this rate. They're a really good bunch of kids, that's for sure. We're going to help distribute supplies to the evacuees now that we're feeling better. Rest assured, we'll be praying for your success in what's to come. Here, take these for the road. Thank you. Thanks, Elsa. We really appreciate it. We'll be sure to put them to good use. We should get going now. Stay safe, you two. Some of the guests at the entertainment district hotels are still stranded, unable to leave Crossbell and all. I thought it would be a good idea to donate some good and supplies for them, so that at least they have the basic necessities. Yeah, that is amazing, to say the least. Ooh, I want this one. What can we sell? Whatever. Just to get a bit of cash to buy basic necessities. Books 4 now fulfilled. Good. More points. You all certainly have quite a lineup of characters traveling together. I even see a few unfamiliar faces. Well, I'm sure Crossbell couldn't be in better hands. Good luck with what's to come, and stay safe, everyone. That we will, I promise. And let's check this place out too. Oh, it's you guys. Welcome. I'm glad you could make it. It's been a long time since I last saw many of you. Lepis and her friend notwithstanding. Yeah, over 2 years. Part of me has wanted to visit you. I'm glad that it's happening now. As am I. I had the opportunity to examine the citizens' body language on my way here. In typical Crossbell fashion, they're doing their best to hang in and keep their heads held high. I've noticed that too. I'm sure many of them are scared deep down, but they're fighting it back and doing what they can to smile. Yes, I believe so as well. That's because they've overcome so many trials and tribulations, not just in the last few years, but for a very long time. It demonstrates just how misguided I was to try and take that strength away from them. I should have believed in their strength rather than use Kia and the Septarian's power to reshape reality and erase that perseverance. I've come to understand that more now than ever. Mr. Grimwood, I'm glad you can believe in people again. But don't forget that you're one of them. Everything you said applies to you as well. That's why you've done everything you can to help Lepis and Crossbell, isn't it? You haven't given up. She's right. You're one of the people who's taught me how strong humans can be. That's why I was able to gain the chance to rise once more through Rufus. So don't go excluding yourself. Perhaps you're right. I owe thanks to the both of you. Now then, I didn't come here to be nostalgic. It's about time we got to work. Did you bring the materials I asked for, Pete? Yes, sir. Here's the Register of Foreign Enterprise and Influential People. Huh? What do you need that for? Well, the appearance of that tower has Kelvin and other nations on high alert. Something must be done to ease tensions at our borders. That should buy time for all of you to take action. I'm not the civil servant I once was, but I'll use what connection I have remaining to help as best as I can. Oh, you did have an international reputation, so I'm sure you'll be able to help in that regard. I appreciate the vote of confidence, and do be careful out there. I believe in you just the same. Thanks. We'll get through this. Oh, before I forget, I want to thank you guys for looking into those weird sounds coming from under the law firm on the day of the signing ceremony. Everyone operating underground was able to do so much more safely because you took on that wanted monster request. Wow, I forgot about all that. It feels like a lifetime ago. That reminds me that I saw some sort of strange shadow down there that day. Something doesn't feel right. Maybe we should go back there and have another look. It's hard for me to think of Mr. Greenwood as anything but the kind man I've always known. At the end of the day, I still want to be a lawyer, just like him. That's why I'm helping out for the first time in a while. I truly appreciate Pete reaching out to me and asking for my assistance. Frankly, after all I've done, I don't feel as though I deserve his or anyone's respect. Nevertheless, I will contribute how I can. I want to give back and do something good, not just for Crossbell, but for Pete. Yes, for Pete's sake. Oh, he's being allowed to move about on the condition that he has an officer monitoring his actions. His crimes are undoubtedly great, but his knowledge and desire for a better future of Crossbell are what Crossbell needs right now. To be honest, I don't actually think he needs to be watched. Nonetheless, I'll do my job. If you think he doesn't need to be watched, then just know you have a very cozy job for a while. Okay, so he asked us to go downstairs and check things out once again. You know what? Let's do that on the next episode, because it is time we end it right here and now. On the next one, we're going to continue with this region, including going downstairs and continue through the rest of Crossbell. And we won't go outside of Crossbell until we've done everything we can inside of the city. Hopefully finding a couple of recipes along the way. So for now, I wish you a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. So until then, bye bye.